Thank you so much for tuning in to my rookie walkthrough for the Fall Major Tournament. In this video, I will walk you through the shots that I'll use, and we're going to talk about and see some of the possible alternatives. Be aware that the footage you will see is from my earliest days of the Golf Clash game, but it is here to show you the best possible routes to play these holes. Always remember, you're going to want to play the course according to your clubs and your balls. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to hole number 1. This is a par 4. You can play it a couple of different ways. I'm showing you a slightly more aggressive way, which I think is the best route for eagle. Bringing a power 3 ball here and basically any level big topper that you've got. Given a maximum top spin, about a half a bar of left spin. The idea here is, and I can push this up a little bit if I wanted to, is to give it overpower just enough so that our second bounce is going to clip the rough past that large central bunker that you see we're flying over now, and clip it out just into the fairway here in front of the green. Second shot, I'm going to come in with a wedge play. You know, I like to play these at 20%. Spin to pin type of thing. Here, this one I'm playing at maximum distance. The alternative path here is a lot more conservative route where we just bounce from the main first fairway to the fairway to the right and come at the green with a long iron. It's certainly possible, but anytime I can get myself up into wedge range, that's what I'm going to do. The only way I won't play this shot is if I have headwind, which we might see, and that's the time that I'm going to play that nice conservative path to the right, probably with an extra mile or a quarterback driver. Good luck here on hole number 1. Hole number 2, the first par 3 of the Fall Major. This is a tough hole, not going to lie. I'm setting this up with the Quasar, a backbone, and adjusting it 10%. You'll see me use here about 2.5 bars of backspin, and with the new spin values, approximately 1.5 bars to the right. I'm offsetting here 2.5 squares left of the pin in this left to right wind. Now, you'll also notice that that red ring of my landing position is cutting the rough. There is a little rough bump just directly to the left of this current view, but on the right side of that bunker in the middle. It's pretty skinny. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you're super confident, but this is generally the safe play. Bounce it up and over and in the hole. Welcome to hole number 3. I think this is one of the tougher par 5s in the game. There's many ways you can play this hole, but I'm going to show you 2 straightforward paths. We bring here, first of all, with a marlin ball, and I'm setting up with my extra mile. And this is a low-level club, as you can see. We're setting this one here 10%. Mid-distance is going to be the adjustment. Really just giving it maximum top spin and as much left spin as you need to get your ball guide centered down the middle of the fairway. I do give it a tiny bit overpower here, just because I felt like the wind was low in this situation, but do judge the wind situation accordingly. This is not a very big landing position, and as you see, we just needed it to get over there. Nonetheless, you can see we're in the middle of the fairway, but we got a long ways to go to get it up towards the green. Second shot here, I am coming in only with a Viper because at the time I did not have a big dog or any longer wood club. So what I do here then is I'm actually giving it max top spin, maximum left spin, because this little fairway slopes so aggressively from left to right. I do not want it to roll down into the bunker on the right or the rough. I just want it to stay up on that fairway so that we can give ourselves a reasonable chance into the green for the for the third shot. Third shot here with a thorn, as you can see, a level 3 thorn. I played this shot at 5% mid distance, giving it max left spin, 3 bars of backspin with that marlin ball, and upon careful placement of the ball guide and checking that club distance, I determined that we're going to set it up with the ball guide just ever so slightly left of the pin, because once again, there's a lot of slope on this green. If you haven't played this hole before, you'll find that when you aim to the left, it'll tend to the right, and especially with the way the wind here is pushing left to right in a pretty strong amount for rookie, you know you're going to get a push here, but with the correct adjustment, hit it perfect, there's a chance to sink this one from distance. Okay, so this is the way I absolutely prefer to play this hole in Rookie. I'd like to bring the power 3 ball, bring yourself a Titan. We're going to give it max top and about 1 to 2 bars of left spin, depending on the wind. And I am adjusting this shot at 10% medium distance. So again, you take basically any level big topper you've got. Max top, a little about a half a bar of left spin, or with the new spin values, just get it to the center of that second fairway. The thing I like about bringing the big topper here is that it gives you that nice rollout that we're looking for, because it is such a long hole to get that distance and that reach on the second shot. So we get this much nicer roll all the way to that shadow, and that's a good indicator for you to let you know you're going to have the distance you need to reach. So big dog here on the second shot I think is absolutely a must, and I am setting this up at negative 10%. As you can see, with about half a bar to 1 bar of backspin and maybe a tick or a little bit more of left spin, the second bounce here now is right up near the green, and I'm basically setting it up with that second bounce before the fringe, and the tip of the ball guide is up near that second row from the top of the green. There are other ways to approach this green, but I think in Rookie with kind of low to mid-level clubs, this is going to give you a very good chance to get it safely to the green, to get that eagle each and every time. There is a small chance you could get this one in for Albie, as you can see here, but all in all, you're going to get that eagle every time, and that's really important. All right, guys, hole number 4. This one here, I'm going to show you a couple of different ways. This is the conservative path. You're going to bring your Guardian, whatever ball you want. I've got a Marlin here, and I'm basically giving it max backspin and right spin, as you can see, and literally just setting it up so that I have the yellow ring just about touching the rough. They're kind of cutting into the rough, I guess you would say. This one I'm adjusting at 10% medium distance, so like max back, about 1 bar right spin, and basically just aiming it at the pin. I don't expect this one to drop any more than like 1 in 10 if I'm lucky, but this is a safe birdie each and every time. That does give you a little bit of a chance there. Nothing too crazy though. All right, here's the way that I absolutely prefer to play this hole, and I do think it is your best chance to get a drop coming in with the rough bump, bringing my power 3 ball to give me the reach, such as the Titan, and I'm going to use a sniper here. Setting this up at 20% elevation, I give it 3 bars of topspin and about 0.25 to half a bar of right spin, and basically just give it that 3 top and spin to pin. Left edge there of the yellow ring is touching the fairway. Make sure you hit perfect, or at the very least, great right. A little bit of risk, you get a big reward. Good luck, everybody. Okay, guys, welcome to hole number 5. Here we're going to play with an extra mile and a power 3 ball. I'm going to bring that Titan, max top, and almost maximum right spin. You could basically use max right spin here. The idea is we just have that ball guide aiming directly down the center of the second fairway, bouncing over that water. Now, I do think you should probably even in this left to right wind, and you're going to see right now why we should use a little bit of right curl. If we have right to left wind, you're going to want to use a lot of right curl just to make sure we keep this one on the fairway. Second shot, it's going to be a rare moment where you're going to see me bring a Hornet, and that's because I want to use at least 1.5 bars of topspin. If we have worse wind, as in not tailwind, we're probably going to have to use a little bit more even. So the Hornet here is going to be a very helpful club. Basically 1.5 to 2.5 bars of topspin. I'd like to use a bar of left spin here, adjusting this shot at 10% max. Now, if you have higher level clubs, there is a little bit of a funnel on this green, but with this low level setup, I like to just aim it at the hole, bounce it again from that little island fairway here, boom, and up and on the green. Try to get that drop. Good luck. Hole number 6, I do think this is one of our best chances for an albatross here in the fall major. However, it's still not the easiest hole you're going to come across. You can make this drive anywhere from a quarterback, extra mile. I like to bring actually a big topper, but you're going to see it here with the katana ball and an extra mile. Basically going to give it maximum topspin here and just a little bit of left spin. 1 to 2 bars should be more than enough. Just judge it so that your second bounce is aiming down that second fairway. You want to get it up here over this bunker. That's the big thing. And then there's this small little bunker peninsula, if you will. Aim to bounce in there and then roll as far up as you can in the second fairway. So there's a little bounce. And we roll, roll, roll. Try to get it past those shadows is a nice indicator of distance. Second shot here, 10% max is going to be the adjustment. Now, I'm giving it maximum right spin. I'm going to recommend that you give it maximum right spin. And the idea is that you're going to find, well, there's a rough bump. You can play the rough bump to the left or to the right of the tree. However, I don't think that's going to be the best play for all the rookies. Come in here with maximum right spin. Now, I use maximum backspin. That's not entirely wrong. It's going to get you in for a safe eagle and even a chance for a drop. But if you just, how do I say, wiggle it around a little bit, you should be able to find there's a lovely little left to right ball guide that comes sweeping in here. I haven't had a ton of luck with these lower level clubs, but especially if you have a sniper level 7 or better, you should be able to find a beautiful line to the pin here. So maximum right spin, 10% max. Come on in, get yourself at least an easy tap in eagle. Alright guys, welcome to our final par 4 of the tournament. Hole number 7, this one here, I'm coming in with a basic ball. Now you can play this one with a driver such as a quarterback or maybe a rocket, give it some backspin. I'm playing it here with the wood club and a little bit of topspin. The bottom line is just get it to the end of this little first fairway without rolling down into the rough, and you're going to set yourself up with a lovely second shot. 10% adjustment here. I like the wood club, but I think ultimately I'm probably going to end up with the quarterback play here. A couple bars of backspin with that driver. Second shot now, I'm coming in with a long iron, something accurate, such as a backbone, and I'm going to be adjusting this shot at 10% maximum distance, bouncing it basically up and over this little under tree bunker. And you really want to go about a half a bar to 1 bar of backspin and aim it directly at the hole. Just be careful that second bounce doesn't get too close to the rough, because you could clip that and find yourself in a world of trouble. All in all, this hole can be also played way more aggressively up and around in big slices and hooks and da-da-da, but if you're going to go basic balling, this is a nice way to give yourself a very good chance at an eagle. Alright, welcome to hole number 8. This is a difficult hole to find consistency on. However, I find if you aim down between those shadows on the fairway, you see how we've got it set up there. Give it about 4.5 bars of backspin and 1 to 1.5 bars of right spin, depending on the wind, of course. Adjust your shot here for 10% maximum distance, and I've got the ball guide aimed directly at the pin. Blue ring, cutting the rough on the right. Now, when I streamed this shot, I actually had my eyes closed, and I could not believe this one dropped. I hope you get a little bit of luck in the fall major. Final hole of the tournament. Hole number 9. I don't remember where I learned this shot, but I'm telling you, bring a quarterback in a Titan ball, maximum left spin, and in this tailwind, I'm going to give it just a couple tiny little ticks of backspin just to keep it safe here. Now, you want to give it a little more left curl than I'm going to give it here, but set it up with that red ring just about touching the left rough, and I'm going to say 1 to 1.5 balls of left curl. And don't really need that bit of overpower, just try to hit it nicely. Now you're going to see this big tall tree right in front of my landing position here. Avoid that big tree, or bush if you will, because you can see the flag way down over yonder. That's where we're heading. Bring your club with the most distance. Almost always that's going to be the big dog here. We're going to adjust this shot at 10% max. The idea is then I'm going to give it maximum top spin, maximum right spin. We're going to adjust this shot, push it up into maximum distance, and you see how the fairway is just beyond these trees. We really want to bounce it here in the rough and then scoot out beautifully onto the fairway. So here we go, got that nice little push up, nice and straight. Whoop, there she goes. So then again, you're going to see here I'm giving it just a bit, couple 2-3 bars of overpower, and I'd say about a half a ball of right curl. Try to hit perfect, but even if you don't, there's a really good chance that you can, boop, get through the mess. And look at that. We are putting, or at least chipping, for eagle. Good luck, everybody, in the fall major. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in to my Fall Major rookie walkthrough video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the comment section below. And if you have not yet subscribed to Erelic Gaming, please do so now so you don't miss out on any of my future content. Thank you so much for watching.